Good afternoon, everyone. It's Sheila here in Boho Daydreams, and welcome to my channel. Oh my goodness, it has been, I do not know even how long since I last was able to do a video of what's available. And I had tried, but with a lot of personal family struggles and preparation for the retreat, etc., I just found myself just exhausted trying to keep up. Anyway, it's all good. The retreat's over. I'm back. I'm rested. And I have some wonderful, wonderful items that I brought back, especially that I specially made for the retreat and brought some of it back. It's just beautiful. Anyway, I'm so happy to be here again, and I want to share some really, really fun news. But first, I'm going to pop this up. I'm Sheila Genrich from Boho Daydreams. My email is scoghill4@gmail.com, and I'm going to link that in the description box along with our group. So if you want to join our group, please make sure you just answer the questions, because it's really getting difficult to keep non-humans out. And so by answering the questions, because they get changed every so often, we're able to keep on top of that. We try very hard to keep our members safe. Now, something else that I am so incredibly excited to tell you about, and a lot of you already know what I'm about to tell you, but I have been bugging Randy Kirby. She's Dreamybohemian on YouTube, and I've been bugging her about doing an East Coast retreat, and she finally said, okay, we're going to do that. So guess what? We are now going to be planning a retreat for next year, May 11th to 15th, 2025. All the details have not been released yet, but it is going to be fun, and the weather is going to be beautiful. Fingers crossed. And the place is absolutely beautiful too. So here it is. It is Southern Magnolia Boho by Boho Daydreams and Dreamybohemian. It's going to run May 11th to 15th. That's the retreat, but there may be more involved on the next day. That's still in the works of 2025. We're going to be in Greensboro, North Carolina, and for more information, you will email Randy Kirby, who is dreamybohemian at icloud.com. That's a com. And she can give you more details. Now, we have had an overwhelming response to this already without even putting it out here on YouTube. So we do not exactly know the size of the retreat yet. That hasn't been determined. As we get more information, we'll be making more information available to you. But we are now requiring that you will put a $100 non-refundable deposit down to save a space for your seat at the retreat. And as more information comes available, then we will update you for sure. For sure. I know a lot of you are waiting for exactly this, to be putting your deposit down. All right, so I just want to quickly tell you what the content of this video is going to entail. And at the end of the video, there is a price list, and I discuss some of that even along the way. So the video content is velvet collections. They are the velvet and lace collections. They are the journal cover collections. And I don't know that you know what the journal cover collections are. I don't know that I've put them on YouTube, but I go through all that. There's a variety of trim packages. There are a lot of ties, and there's beads and bead related items. And there's also some vintage trims, which I go through towards the end of the video. So if any of this stuff, if you just you're just interested in ties, just zip through the video and go straight to the ties. That's the best I can say, because I do go through all of the pieces. I show you what's in your trim packages, and there's only a limited number of these, because as soon as this video airs, I am taking my taxes and I'm setting up my office, and I will be going straight into taxes. I will be getting back to you, but when items are sold out, then they're sold out. I'm not making anything more before I head to Canada in July, because that's coming. I am getting a new grandchild. I'm getting a new baby. Oh, I'm so excited, and I'm going to be there for it too. Anyway, if you have any questions, you're just going to email me at scoghill4@gmail.com. Okay, we're going to go straight into the video now. All right, so first up, we're going to go into the velvet packages. And it's been a long time, so we're just going to go through each of the packages so that you know what they consist of. So the velvet packages now are either a velvet and lace package, or they're journal cover kits, or JCK. So let's take a look at what that looks like, because some of these packages now, these velvets will only come in a velvet and lace, or they may only come in the journal cover kit. And if you already know what that means, then it won't be confusing when we get there. So here is a good example. Here we have a velvet and lace package, and then we also have a journal cover kit. So this here is Sunday afternoon, and I have 2 of the velvet and lace packages left and 2 of the journal cover kits left. So let's quickly take a look at what each of these packages holds, and then we won't do this for the other packages because they are basically all the same. So every velvet and lace and journal cover kit is going to come with 2 charms, and I try and coordinate them. And then you'll have your tie, which is a hand-dyed silk tie, and they're very similar to what you're going to see in the later on in this video. These ones aren't ironed, so they're all crinkly. So there is a silk tie, and it is about 2¼ to 2½ yards long, and about 2 inches wide. Just depends. They're a lot wider when they're ironed. Then you'll have your velvet ribbons, and those are ½ yard each. And I just want to say I cut everything dry, so there is a little bit of shrinkage when I put them into their dye bath. The velvet and lace package will have the lace kit, and that consists of about 2½ yards of the seam binding, and then a packet of lace, which is always different per every color. So we'll just quickly go through what this package has. All the laces are always so beautiful, and I dye laces according to the color too, because some of them are a little bit more feminine than others, some of the colors. So we'll just kind of flip through like this now. Some of them are a bit longer, and they're all placed into the same dye bath, so they're all family, and each one will dye just a little bit differently. And because this is a very feminine package, I have chosen very feminine laces for this. Just so you're aware, every single package is different. Even the colors will be different. What I mean is that sometimes I make 2 or 3 packages, 2 or 3 different dye baths, and so the laces can be different even in that. But this one here is very feminine. All right, so there's that. And then you'll get a piece of cheesecloth. And I love this cheesecloth. It is very, very high grade, food grade cheesecloth. And so if you wet it, it frays very, very nicely. But I have ironed it, so there's supposed to be absolutely no no wrinkles. And then your velvet is a nice fat eighth. And you saw that I just kind of dipped that into my coffee. So I'm going to try not to do that again. I'm going to have to try and get that out. Anyway, so that is this package. And sometimes we like them dipped in a little bit of coffee, but I don't like to dip them in coffee before you get them. So this package is going to have much the same. So it has the tie, the charms, it has the velvet, and it has the velvet ribbon. And then it will also have a coordinated medallion, and it'll have its adornment package, which consists of some cheesecloth and then a variety of trims that complement this package. This one has a piece of that in it too. And then this beautiful trim. So that is what the, oh, and it also has the seam binding. So that is what your journal cover kit consists of. For this video, these were made specifically for the retreat, and so in the coming time they may not look like this. These were very special. Oh my goodness. Back, I had to go and wash that. I had to go wash that yellow velvet because I do not want any sort of staining on it. It looks like it came out, but I will check. Otherwise, if it didn't come out, then there will only be one yellow velvet and lace package available, but we'll see. It looked like it did come out. All right, so next up is the peacock, and there are 2 velvet and lace packages with that, and there are 4 journal cover kits. And I need to mention that each medallion in any color, any given color, each medallion possibly can be different, just like the charms will be different. So this is the peacock. Then we have, oops, the darker dusky lavender, and there are 3 velvet and lace packages and 2 journal cover kits. So 3 of these and 2 of these. This is so pretty. So pretty. It's not really a lavender, but the reason I call it that, it's the same dye as the lavender, and it comes out a little bit darker and is just so pretty. It's kind of a dusky lavender, hey? And let's see where. And there is her adornment. Has a little bit of a cameo on her. So pretty. And so that is the darker dusky lavender. And then we have the French blue. And I made so many of these. This is probably one of the most colored package I have made this year so far. So with that said, French blue has 2 velvet and lace packages and 3 journal cover kits available. And there is her adornment. And just take a quick little peek at the beautifulness of her little adornments. Just beautiful. All right, so that is the French blue. And okay, we're going to go on to, oh, there's a few more. I have baskets sitting all over the place, and then I kind of lose track of what I'm doing. So this, now this is the one I should have started with. The one that, this one wouldn't care if it got dipped in coffee. All right, so this is a darker version. It's a very deep gray, almost like a deep steel blue gray. Very dark. And oh my gosh, I wish I had a piece of lace sitting here because it would be so beautiful with lace to accompany it. So anyway, all right, so this is darker. And darker has, oh my gosh, I don't even know how many I have. Let's see. Darker has, it has three of these and 2 of these. And her adornment is absolutely beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oops. I can see my baskets are falling. Ah! Stop love it. My goodness, I need more space, which is why I'm moving to the front to video. And her adornment package is just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I love that. Look how dark and rich that is. Oh my goodness, I wish I had a piece of lace. Okay, I'm back. I ran to grab a piece of lace and then my baskets fell. The baskets I was noticing were sliding before, they actually fell. My goodness, look how pretty that is. The color of the velvet is so richly pigmented. It's beautiful. So that is darker. Let's see, what else do I have? Oh, I do. I have, they might be a little disheveled because they fell. These ones fell. I wasn't impressed. All right, so what are these? These are the pumpkin spice. And I had a lot of them, but they are almost all gone. So there are 2 of the journal cover kits, and there's 1 of the velvet and lace. And this is the adornment to her. She is so, so pretty. She's very autumnish. So if you're looking for autumn, here we go. All right, so there's that. Now we're going to look at just the ones I have in the journal cover kits. And I hope that doesn't fall. That's going to fall. Oh my goodness. All right, so there is sea glass, and there is only 1 sea glass. Isn't she pretty? So, so pretty with her adornments. I love that. That was new for the retreat, and so was this. Oh, so pretty. So there's 1 of these, only 1 sea glass in the journal cover kit. Where is your name? Okay, well, oh, there it is. Black sapphire, and there's only 1 of these. And this is her adornment. She also comes with a piece of vintage lace. She is just gorgeous, and she is also so richly pigmented. You know, look how beautiful it would be with lace, a bit of lace on her. Just beautiful. So there is only 1 black sapphire. This one also went for a little bit of a spill. Oh, this one. This one's really intense. Also pigment dyed just beautifully. This here is Ravenous. And she is so deep, 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 deep. And she has a beautiful undertone of taupe and lavender. Look how pretty that goes together. And look how rich she is. I have a few of these. She has her own little cameo because she's very, very rich in color. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. So that is Ravenous. And there are a few of those, but only in the journal cover kits. And then we have a couple of chocolates. She's also very beautiful, and she's only in the journal cover kit also. And that is her adornment, and she's all different for these too. Let's see, yeah. So she's got all sorts of, she's got an accompanying color tones. So you can go a lot of different ways with this girl. All right, so that is chocolate. And I have a few, just the velvet and lace packages left. So these also went for a little tumble, so they may not have all their tags. Oh, there we go. So this is Happy, and she's a velvet and lace package, and there's only 1 of her. There is Margarita, and there are only 2 of her. There is a Versailles, and there is only 1 of her. Oh my gosh, yes. You went for a good spill, didn't you? There is Patina. There are 2 of her left, only in the journal cover, only in the velvet and lace. There is a Tiffany, beautiful Tiffany. I had so many Tiffany's. Very, very popular color. So very pretty. Beautiful dark charms on her. She's just gorgeous. There are 3 of the Tiffany velvet and lace left. And then there is, I'm sorry, little French lavender that you had to take a tumble. My goodness. And there are only 2 French lavenders left. And French lavender is a complete anomaly because my water changed from winter, from last summer to springtime water, and it dyed things differently. This wasn't supposed to be all over the map, but she is just gorgeous, and I only have 2 of her left. She's beautiful, and she is French lavender. So there's 2 of her left, and there is an extra lace package of her left. So if you want a standalone lace of her, let me know. There's 1 French lavender lace left. Wow, that was way too much excitement. Way too much. So now we're going to go into trim packages. And the little trim package is going to have its name, and then it's going to have a number. And the number on it is how many are left in this exact package. So this is Summer Fun. And she was a remake, and I have 1 left. So she has some golds in her, some very beautiful, beautiful golds. She has some neutrals, and we're just going to quickly flip through of her. And she goes into some peaches. And then she kind of transitions to a bit darker. So pretty. And I only have 1 of her left. That is it. So if you would like a package like this, let me know. She is, I should have her name up here, Summer Fun. A lot of these pieces are obsolete. And then she also has a green package to her. She's very beautiful. Kind of reminded me of that transition from spring to summer, when everything goes green, and then you're heading to fall, and you've had so much fun in the summertime, and the colors kind of change a little bit. Are those the same? No, they're not. They're both different. So she has a lot of olives to her. So there is only 1 of her. All right, we're going to go into Boho Girl, and I made so many of these. There are 4 left, and she's a gorgeous one. So if you're looking at a boho package, this kind of has about everything that you need in it to do up a good boho journal. So we'll just quickly go through her. She's got some beautiful bigger pieces. And I used up my peacocks and my elephants. So I don't have a lot of that left. So if you're looking for something with the peacocks, I guess there aren't much elephants, this is the package for you. So we'll just do a quick peek into her. I always look at boho as something very bright, vivid, a lot of jewel-toned colors. Oh, I love that. And this is almost gone. I've had that for so long. I've saved it. And the pieces are all cut a little bit differently. Ah, there it goes again. I love these. You can cut these down into individual little pieces. So pretty. And the triangles also. Love her. All right, so that is boho girl. Quickly going to go through the gold. I had to do up more gold. This is always very popular, and this one has so much. Pieces are left a little bit longer, and you have all different widths of it. You have mirrors, you have rhinestones, you have just the gold stones, a little bit of everything. And little bits and pieces of this peeking out here and there is just so very beautiful. I love that. I love this one too. It's the beading is all hand done. This would be so pretty on a tab. The possibilities are endless with a package like this. A lot of these pieces are gone just because I've used so much of them. Oh, that's so pretty. I'm going to put that on top. Nice wide pieces. So that is the gold. Okay, so I had to quickly clean that up. So there are only 3 gold left. So if you are looking for something that adds a bit of sparkle to your pages, gold is a good one. All right, we're going to go into Forest Magic, and there are several of the Forest Magic. I made so many. So this here is a kind of grouping of all the greens. So if you're looking for something earthy, organic, this is probably a good package for that. Lots of olives, lots of celery and sages. Just lots of really pretty. This is gone, so you won't see it in another package. Probably a lot of these are gone because I made up so many packages. Oh, I love this. This is woodland. After I made the woodland and I got that, I was like, wow, that should have been the inspiration. I hope everyone's having a nice start to their summer. This is almost gone. Probably see it in a few more, maybe another package. Well, I know another package here. I have another package with it. I love these. So I hope you're all excited about the news of a retreat. Oh my goodness. Miss Randy and I are very excited about that. We've had so much fun, you know, in the past retreats that we've attended, that we're really looking forward to that. And just stay tuned for more information up and coming. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize I had this many packages, different packages. So this is my garden, my flower garden actually, and there are 2 left. She's wrapped up in this beautiful piece. Beautiful. We're going to pick up the pace here. I didn't realize I had so many. So the piece of that, this is so pretty and so pretty. I love this package. So many pretty pieces. If you like to craft with color and subtlety, then these always are just so perfect for stuff like that. Oh, I love this so much. That's backed onto silk. Oh, I love it. And these pieces are a little bit longer, and I don't have a ruler here to measure, but most of them are at least 8 inches long. I love that. And this too, this one's almost all gone. So everything in this package will have flowers on it, or should have. You never know, right? Because I might have been halfway sleeping when I made these up, trying to get things all done for the retreat. Took a little bit of time. Beautiful. And that's done on velvet. So pretty. And that is my garden. And there are 2 of those available. And this is Nighttime Stroll. And I'm not going to open her up, but I'm going to just give you a quick peek at what's inside. She is all blacks. Everything in her is black to a shade of it. So you'll have some silver in it, a little bit of white, but predominantly she is black. This one here has a little bit of gray, only because she's such a nice complement, as is that. Oh, I love these. And this one too. But otherwise, she's a black girl. Through and through. Okay, so quickly going through, this is Nighttime Stroll. And I'm not going to actually open her up. For the rest of them, I think maybe I'll just do quick flip through so I don't take quite as long. Because you've already seen several packages and kind of how, you know, the length of them. This one is all shades of black. So you will find a bit of silver and gray in here, but everything else is black. She is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is a great package for a medieval package or a Poe, if you were doing a Poe journal. She is just filled with nighttime goodness. And there's a couple of different pieces like this in different colors. Lots and lots of beautifulness. It was hard to get enough black pieces to be able to actually do a complete black package. So if that's something that you've been waiting for, please let me know. I have a few of them. So this is Nighttime Stroll. Then we're going to go into the Neutral and Pearls. And I'm going to open her up. But we're going to only do a quick peek at her because she is neutral and pearls, and she's wrapped up in a beautiful piece of this. So take a look. Oh, she's just beautiful. She just sparkles. Sparkles, sparkles, sparkles. She's got lots of laces dripping in pearls. Oh, she's just gorgeous. Lots and lots of beautifulness. And then you go into your neutrals. And these are just gorgeous. I have 3 of these packages left, and then we're done. Just, oh, I love that. I love it, love it, love it. And she is very light. She doesn't have any deepness to her, except these, except those. Except there's always the exceptions. So that is Neutral and Pearls, and there are only 3 of her left. Okay, so this is a bit of a new one, only because I was asked to do this color a couple of days ago, so I made a few extra for YouTube. So this is a lavender green, and we'll just take a quick peek because you haven't seen a lot of the lavenders. I had done this Lush lavender package for the retreat, and they were all claimed, so I didn't have any. So I did up a couple that have some lavender in it. Beautiful pieces of different shades. And then it also will have some of the green pieces. So that is lavender green, and she is new, and there are 5 of her left. Oh yes, this is also a new one. This is Second Glance, and she consists of reds. She's beautiful, beautiful reds. Very deep navy colors. Lots of navy. That's a new one. That's so beautiful. And then she's got some blacks in her also. Some very beautiful black. And her blacks are just black and gold, basically. So there's Second Glance, and that's 3 of those. And last one, oh my gosh, Lazy Daisy. She was one I had to make today, and so I made a few extra for you guys. Lazy Daisy, and she is very soft. Soft, soft, soft. She is like springtime, summertime pastel. And there are 4 of her. She's so pretty. It's a little bit of a range of colors. And she didn't get put into her color scheme where I kind of, you know, try and make a rainbow out of it. I just didn't have the time. So she's a little bit randomized here in the colors. She's so pretty. All right, so that is Lazy Daisy, and there's 4 of her, and when they're gone, they're gone. Okay, so here we are. I have some medallions left, not many, and I had a lot of medallions. And a lot of these were picked up at the retreat, and they were nestled into beds of lace, and they were stitched into different little projects. They're very beautiful, and they just add a little bit of charm to our projects. Some of them can be used, you thread your, like for instance, this one, you can thread your velvet or your lace or your silk tie through it, and you can secure your tie to the cover using something like that. And then you've just got some paper clips. Now, a lot of them are red. This one here is amber. This one here is an amethyst. And this here is a dark sapphire, like that. There's a couple of cameos, but that's really about it. So if anything, you know, strikes your fancy here, just let me know using the designation. Okay, I am back. And this is the second time I am doing this, so I hope it's the last time. What's happening is that I'm losing my numbers, and things are a little bit disorganized as a result of me losing my numbers. So they all have to sit here now, so I don't have to do this again. So right now what I want to show you is some of the yardage that I brought back from the retreat. Don't have a lot left. I have just a little bit left. So when I say vintage trims, I'm talking about trims from the 1960s to the I think probably 80. They are vintage trims, and they're beautiful. They're made in Japan, Germany, and the USA. And I think they were probably from a haberdashery shop at one time. But they're just gorgeous, and what I have available is all I'm going to have available here. So these pieces are not vintage. These are, some of you have seen these before, and now I'm going to be basically out of most of these things. There might be a little bit left, but I don't know. Anyway, it's embroidered trim, and there's elephants, peacocks, in different colors. And so there's a yard each, and the designation is C1, C2, C3, and C4. There are 3 pieces of this left, 1, 2, and 1. They're $10 a yard, and the yardage here does not include shipping. So if you're interested, add them onto a package, or shipping needs to be added on to your trims. All right, so this here is not, this is C5. This is not vintage. This is just beautiful. And I have 2 of these left, 2 yards of this available. Beautiful. It is rhinestones and pearls, and it's stunning. I used this in several different packages that I brought to the retreat, and I only brought 2 pieces back. C6, yes, C6 is vintage tapestry tape. It's gorgeous. It's the only piece that came back. Very, very beautiful. So it is C6, and this is also vintage. There's 1 yard at $3.50 for the piece. C7, oh, this is so beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I didn't bring a lot of this back either. I think there's 2 pieces of this. So this is C7, and this is a woven, woven ribbon, and it's got the most delicate pink little flowers in it. It's a yard, C7, and $3. And I think there's more than one. C8 is also a beautiful woven trim with scalloped edging. Just gorgeous. C8 is vintage and $2 a yard, and I think I have 3 or 4 of those pieces. C9, this is vintage, and the other piece you saw, C7, is in an ivory tone, and this is in white tape. It's the only difference. So this is $3, and there's only one of those left. C10, this is the only piece that came back, one piece, very beautifully woven ribbon with pink and taupe and burgundy, 1 yard for $2.50. C11, oh, such a cute, there's 3 of these, such a cute little trim. It's a very subdued, kind of. It's not bright, but it is, you know what I mean? So this is, I think I have 3. This is vintage, and it's $1.75 per yard at C11. Let me see, C12. Oh, good. I'm getting it right this time. So I had pink like this. This is the blue, and you can kind of see the quality of the ribbon is so soft, so very soft. This is C12, and I think there's 2 in the blue, and it's $2 per yard. There's 2 packages. All right, C13, yes, okay. So this is beautiful little tape, woven, vintage ribbon, and it's got your beautiful little flowers in it. This is C13, $2.50 for the yard. There's only 1 of those. C14, there is 2 of these, and it's just this beautiful, beautiful little, very delicate, very, very delicate little blue flowers on the edging, and the edging is scalloped. Super beautiful. $2.50. There are 2 of those. Oh yes, I cannot believe it. Okay. 16. This here is a very beautiful vintage tapestry. Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. Look at that. There's only 1 piece, and the only reason I have 1 piece is because I had to recut a piece, and I didn't realize I had one sitting here. So yes, it's very beautiful. Look at the quality of that. So there's 1 piece of this, C16, and that is $8. 17, yes, 17. This here is a piece of Indian trim, yellow with peacocks, yellow and pink with some birds. That's not peacock. That's, I don't know, maybe birds. Only 1 piece left is $4 for the yard. Last piece. This is gorgeous. There's 1 yard of this, and it's $8 for the yard, but look at how gorgeous that is. It is in the soft, soft champagne gold with the pearls and the rhinestones, and it's scalloped. So, oh my gosh, wouldn't that be beautiful as a tag topper, or maybe even a side tab? Anyway, there's only 1 piece of that, and it is 1 yard, and that's that. That concludes everything. Okay, I'm back with an itemization list of prices. So we'll quickly go over that. So your velvet and lace collection, $46. The journal cover collection, they are $34. Each trim package is $56.50. Tie package is $16 a package. Long bead strands, so these are the long ones, they're $21.50. And the stick pins charms are 6 for $32.50. We're regularly there 5 for $32.50. And then there is 1 glue topper, and that is $35. Now the add-ons require, if you just want to purchase just the add-ons, they require full shipping. So your short bead strand is $7.50. Your large medallions are $7. Paperclip medallion is $5. Individual stick pin charms are $6.25. And then the yardage is as I outlined it in the video itself. On your purchases, there is an additional 50 cents to $2.50 per complete package of everything combined, because I didn't include the shipping increases when I when I had to increase because the shipping increased so many times. So that's what that is. International shipping is required on all packages. For the internationals, if you want something, then there is the international shipping. This here is USA only. And if you want just the add-ons, if you just want those, then I'll just need your zip code, and we can figure out the shipping from there. Anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I'm going into taxes now, so if you don't hear from me right away, that's why. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.